What is up, my lads? Welcome back to another juicy Call of Duty video. It's your boy, the Spartan Beast. We are back. See, today I want to talk about 12 times we got backstabbed. 12 times we got betrayed by Call of Duty. And when I say Call of Duty, I'm talking about the developers, and especially I'm talking about Activision. These are 12 online gaming crimes that we will never forget or forgive. So the first one started back in 2010, ladies and gentlemen, with Black Ops, when Activision decided to give the Xbox 360 Call of Duty exclusivity, meaning that Xbox 360 players would get like add-ons and DLC maps and stuff like that 1 month earlier than PC and PlayStation 3 players and Wii players. Now, this was very annoying, and everyone besides Xbox 360 players felt betrayed and backstabbed, because why couldn't we enjoy all content together at the same time? It made us feel like we were nothing. This was really the first time when I felt betrayed by these guys from Call of Duty. Number two, this happened in Modern Warfare 3, so it was after this Black Ops 1 exclusivity deal with the Xbox 360. So before MW3, there was Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW2, and Black Ops 1. And one thing all of them had in common, if you guys remember, was Last Stand. People hated Last Stand. It was so annoying because you would have to kill the same person twice. And many times you were not expecting them to go on the ground and then they would kill you. It was very annoying, especially when you were trying to go for the nuke in Modern Warfare 2. So when Infinity Ward was promoting Modern Warfare 3, the guy talking was Robert Bowling. Towards the end, he saved the best for the end. He was like, F you, Last Stand. Last Stand is not coming back. People watching, people in the crowd were going crazy, like something really awesome just had happened. They were cheering. Oh my god. It was really crazy, but then MW3 came out and Last Stand was there. Not only was Last Stand in the game, but there were things that were even more annoying, like, for example, Dead Man's Hand. Once again, we got betrayed by Call of Duty. Number three, this was a cheeky betrayal. I don't know if you can consider it, but I decided to put it here because I personally feel betrayed, which is not making Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I really loved Call of Duty Ghosts 2, and for me and Ghost fans, that's a huge betrayal. Not just because the multiplayer was amazing, I loved it, it was very good, but especially because the campaign ended in a massive cliffhanger, and, after all these years, we Ghost fans are still itching to know what happens next. And I'm not even a campaign guy, but to be honest, the last campaign I played was in Call of Duty Ghosts because I love that game so much. I really want to know what happens next. I really want to know what Roach is gonna do next to our boys. And what really makes me feel betrayed here is that it is 2023 and there's still no Call of Duty Ghosts 2, but Ghosts 2 didn't happen because Ghost was kind of like hated by the community, so it was considered bad. But the thing is that it's 2023 and we already got games that are 20 times worse than Call of Duty Ghosts, like for example Advanced Warfare, the new Modern Warfare games, Vanguard, Cold War. These are pretty bad, when compared to Call of Duty Ghosts. So, there's no excuse anymore. Number four. Now, this is something that still happens nowadays, which is selling old Call of Duty games and DLC, especially DLC, for full price. I'm talking about Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1. They're still selling the DLC maps full price. The thing is that, and some of these Call of Duty games are still very expensive. They still cost more than 15 bucks. The thing is that they're full of hackers, and this is total disrespect for those new players who want to enjoy the old Call of Duty games because they hear us talking about how amazing they were back in the day, and then they spend money on these games and DLC, and then all they get is a bunch of hackers ruining their fun. Now, I understand it's not possible to keep supporting all these old Call of Duty games, but at least at least the DLC maps should be free so that everybody had the DLC maps, and all Call of Duty games should be sold for like $10 because they're not worth more. And it's not like they're bad, it's just that they're full of hackers. Now the thing is that there's not hackers 24/7, so we're still able to enjoy some good matches here and there. But the thing is that there's no one, playing those games because they still cost a lot of money, and the risk reward is not good, right? Because you're spending money and then you can't play because of the hackers, because you're still spending a good amount of money. But if you were spending like $10, it wouldn't be that bad, right? And then we have number 5, Black Ops 3. Now, before Black Ops 3, there was Advanced Warfare, and that game was nothing but pay-to-win supply drops. Supply drops appeared for the first time in Advanced Warfare, and it was crazy. People were going crazy, spending tons of money because they wanted to get the ball, the Obsidian Steed, the Speak Easy, ASM-1, all those juicy bad boy guns. They wanted to get that bad boy, right? And so it was unfair for a lot of people that played Advanced Warfare because, if you didn't have the juicy guns from the supply drops, you were at a huge advantage. And people didn't want that to happen with Black Ops 3. So I think it was before Black Ops 3 was out, Treyarch said that supply drops were going to be cosmetic only. And just like with MW3, when they said F you Last Stand, we were so happy. Yes, F you supply drops, pay to win supply drops. It's going to be cosmetic only. It's not going to be super annoying like it was back in Advanced Warfare. And yeah, the supply drops were cosmetic only, but for only a month. After a month, they started adding more and more and more weapons to the supply drops, and guess what? Pay to win returned, and once again, the rich kept getting richer and the poor kept getting poorer. So which means that, these big YouTubers were spending money non-stop on supply drops, getting the good guns and whatever, and little Jimmy and little Timmy had to play with the shitty guns that came with the game. Number 6, oh my god, Black Ops 3 once again, but this time around for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. So, as you guys know, Black Ops 3 was the last Call of Duty game that was made for, at the time, old-gen consoles. It was made for the PS4, Xbox One. Obviously, it ran great in those games, in those consoles. But for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, oh my god, it was so bad. And I feel that it was a massive betrayal for those console players that were still enjoying those consoles. Because, not everybody had money to upgrade to the new consoles at the time. And it's just, what they did with Black Ops 2, what they gave these people was an absolute joke. And I was on a PS4 and I felt disrespected because it was really bad. It makes no sense that a game that came out in 2015, I believe, was playing worse than Call of Duty 4 that came out in 2007, right? Black Ops 3 came out missing so many features. It was crazy. It had no campaign, no theater mode, no Nuketown, no DLC. The graphics were terrible. The gameplay was clunky, funky, full of lag. As I said, the gameplay worse than Call of Duty 4 that came out in 2007. And the worst part is that this game cost only 10 less bucks than Black Ops 3 for PS4 and Xbox One. And then we have number 7, ladies and gentlemen, Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, people felt betrayed with Modern Warfare Remastered because they were selling the game bundled with Infinite Warfare. And as you guys know, Infinite Warfare, even before it was out, it was hated by everybody. Everybody were on YouTube disliking the multiplayer trailer, whatever, or the reveal trailer. It got over 2 million dislikes, I believe. It was crazy. So no one wanted to spend a dime with Infinite Warfare. But the thing is that people wanted to enjoy Call of Duty 4 Remastered, the Captain Price and whatever. It was all, it looked amazing. And what Activision did was a tactic to try to increase the sales of Infinite Warfare, which were very low, as I said, people hated the game. So a lot of people really felt betrayed because, sure, they were buying Infinite Warfare, and at the same time, they were making it kind of successful, but the real game that was being successful was Modern Warfare Remastered, and people felt betrayed because of that. It was a nice trick to save Infinite Warfare. Number 8, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 4 betrayed the campaign players because, yes, it came out without the campaign. It was crazy. Now, as a guy who just plays the multiplayer, I will have to say that the multiplayer was amazing. It was very, very good. And, it's a shame for the campaign players. They didn't get it because, Treyarch had to focus on the Battle Royale mode, which was so bad. I forgot the name of it. I honestly don't know the name of it. I didn't like it, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people play Call of Duty just for the campaign, and Black Ops 4 got a lot of hate because of that. People felt betrayed, that they didn't get a campaign. Number 9, Modern Warfare 1, aka Modern Warfare 2019. Now, the reason why I felt betrayed, and a lot of people felt betrayed with this game, is because they used the name of one of the best franchises of all time to bait us into buying one of the worst quality games ever. We were buying Modern Warfare thinking it was going to be as good as the real one, but it was a travesty of a game when compared to the real Modern Warfare games. That were fun, they were fast-paced, while this one was a boring camping simulator. We felt betrayed because without us telling them anything and without them asking us, they decided to remove features we all loved. Features that made the game fun and fast-paced. Like, for example, red dots on the minimap, dead sounds as a perk, map voting, lobby staying together, all that stuff. And on top of that, on top of backstabbing us, removing features that we all loved, they decided to add features no one asked for. Like, for example, mounting, leaning, and a bunch of doors all over the place, safe spaces, things that slowed down the gameplay and made it a camping simulator. Then we have number 10, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now, Modern Warfare Remastered, aka Call of Duty 4 Remastered, was an amazing remaster. It was absolutely biblical. And what they did was, first they released the campaign, and I believe that 2 weeks later they released the multiplayer of Modern Warfare Remastered. So when we got Modern Warfare 2 campaign only remastered, we thought that it was gonna be like with Call of Duty 4 Remastered. We thought that we were gonna get the campaign first, and then after a while they were going to give us the multiplayer. But no, it was a cash grab. It is 2023 and there is still no multiplayer remastered of Modern Warfare 2. Now, if we knew that we were never gonna get the multiplayer remastered, trust me, no one will be buying the campaign remastered. I mean, as good as it is, honestly, we just care about the multiplayer. We want to play MW2 multiplayer remastered with juicy graphics, juicy animations, and unfortunately, as I said, we got played like a fiddle. We got baited. It's still it's 2023, and there's still no sign of MW2 multiplayer remastered. Number 11, Vanguard, aka Vangarbage. I felt betrayed with this game because I really believed Sledgehammer was gonna do something crazy, right? Because after the brilliant work Sledgehammer did with Call of Duty World War II, pretty much they redid the game halfway through and turned it from garbage into freaking gold, right? I'm not gonna lie. I thought Vangarbage was gonna be amazing. Also because I also had hopes. I really wanted Vanguard to be amazing. Also because Modern Warfare was a joke and Cold Snore wasn't very good either. So I was craving a good quality game, and I believed in Sledgehammer. But then Vangarbage came out, and it was a huge disappointment. Because even though it was played in World War II, just like their previous Call of Duty game, Call of Duty World War II, it was nothing like it. It felt, and it was, a Modern Warfare reskin played in World War II. And I felt you know, betrayed. I felt backstabbed because Sledgehammer didn't do their own thing. You know, they lost their identity. They sold their soul to the devil. They became an Infinity Ward puppet. And instead of doing their own thing, instead of doing what worked with Call of Duty World War II, no, they decided to copy-paste one of the worst multiplayers ever, aka Modern Warfare. They literally copied everything. No red dots on the minimap, no dead silence, mounting, leaning, doors, and all that stuff. Oh my god. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last backstab was with Modern Warfare 2. The most recent Call of Duty game. Now, the first backstab was this guy saying that the game was ahead of schedule, that it was the most innovative, most advanced Call of Duty game of all time. You know, 3,000 developers, 3 years. I mean, it was so ahead of schedule, it came out incomplete. How is that possible? Missing a bunch of features that we had on day one back in Call of Duty 4, and it's so advanced, yet there's no theater mode, there's no red dots on the minimap, there's no dead silence perk, no map voting, no lobby staying together. You can't see what's inside your care package. You can't re-roll your care package. What the hell is it advanced? What the hell is it? What the hell is advanced about it? I mean, there's nothing advanced about it. It's a joke. Also, the other backstab when it comes to Modern Warfare 2 is that they said the game was gonna be a 2-year Call of the game. They said the game was gonna get support for 2 years. It was gonna get content for 2 years. And now guess what? It's not anymore. Instead, what you are getting, because I didn't buy Modern Warfare 2, instead what you're getting is a Call of Duty game made by Infinity Ward's puppet, aka Sledgehammer, and the game is gonna continue whatever the hell is going on with Modern Warfare 2. So pretty much the content you were supposed to get on year 2, you're getting it, but you're gonna have to pay $70 for it. So it seems like it's gonna be a very expensive DLC. You're gonna have to pay $70 for a game you already have, but it's gonna be even worse because it's gonna be managed by Sledgehammer, as I said, aka Infinity Ward's new puppet. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 12 times we got backstabbed, betrayed by Call of Duty. Is there more? Let me know it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.